So this meeting is recorded for future purposes. So now, as I was saying, this project I'm about to introduce to each and every one of us is actually an opportunity that is actually from the crypto space. We are leveraging on the crypto market. Okay, so first of all, it is an automated system where we are making money every single day by reason of what is called arbitrage. As I said earlier, some of you are already on the platform. Some of you who just joined are already on the platform. Not I am not the one who introduced it to you. Maybe someone has already introduced it to you and then you are already on the platform. But then what I'm doing is for the sake of people who may have not heard, or who may have no idea, or who might have heard but have not actually paid attention to it. This message and this timely intervention is for you. And secondly, to help us recover the temporary loss we have made in the past. So please let us pay attention. Let us pay rapt attention to the presentation so that if you have any question, you ask and then I will answer you. And we all take or make an informed decision. I am already in. I am making money. My inner circle are in. They are about 52 people. They are there making massive money. And some of them are even here as we are talking now. So let's begin. What is an arbitrage? Someone will ask, what is arbitrage? Now, an arbitrage simply means that we are taking advantage of market fluctuations and booking profit. An arbitrage simply means that we are taking advantage of market fluctuations and then booking profit. That is the meaning of what? An arbitrage. For example, I am buying something from market A for, let's say, $2 and sell it on market B for $3. What is the difference? The difference is $1, and that is going to be my profit. So when we talk about an arbitrage, it simply means that buying low and selling high to make profits. And that is all what this project is about. Buying low and selling it high. That is the idea of what? Arbitraging. And this arbitraging, we are not doing it anywhere but on the cryptocurrency market. Now, most of you already know about cryptocurrency, so I wouldn't have to waste much time on cryptocurrency. Now, cryptocurrency is gradually becoming the order of the day on the online space. Now, if you want 3 revolutions that are actually taking over the internet space, the first is the financial market. And with the financial market, we have the global stock market, we have the global forex market, we have the global indices market, and a whole lot of markets. People are leveraging on the market, making tons of millions and billions of dollars. And cryptocurrency happens to be one of the revolutions on the internet. An era of digital currency having value as the fiat currency. The cryptocurrency is having the exact value of the fiat market or the fiat currency. So for example, as at now, if you are having $24,000 worth of Bitcoin, it is exactly $24,000. It is not fake. It is not fake. 24,000 worth of Bitcoin is 1 Bitcoin. And wherever you go, it is $24,000. It is you who are going to convert it to your local currency and see what you are getting as $24,000. Now, arbitrage is saying that, let's say the market is not always the same on all the exchanges. What are the exchanges? The exchanges are they are actually what under normal circumstances we would have said to be the banking sector of the crypto and then forex market. An exchange is a platform where you save or trade your crypto assets. You either save your crypto assets or you trade your crypto assets on the exchanges. So, for example, we have Binance being an exchange, we have KuCoin being an exchange, we have Bybit being an exchange, we have Coinbase being an exchange, we have Gate.io being an exchange, we have blockchain being an exchange. We have lots of exchanges all around us where you can download the exchange as a mobile application, create an account with the exchange, and it is going to serve as a wallet to your crypto assets. Now, this same exchange gives you the opportunity to trade cryptocurrencies, buying and selling of cryptocurrencies, converting cryptocurrencies. So you have the opportunity to exchange Bitcoin to USDT on an exchange. You have an opportunity to exchange maybe a particular cryptocurrency to a different cryptocurrency. That is what we are talking about. That is the exchange, a platform giving you the opportunity to either trade your crypto assets, that is buying and selling, or save it for the safety of your crypto asset. Just like you save your money in the banks, this is the same thing that happens with the exchanges. Now, Arbitrage is saying that under normal circumstances, the cryptocurrencies do not have the same prices on the exchanges. There are actually fluctuations in the prices of cryptocurrencies on the various exchanges. For example, when we take 3 exchanges, Binance, KuCoin, and Bybit, you realize that when you check, you are going to see that the price of Bitcoin may not be the same on all the exchanges. We have already taken Binance, KuCoin, and Bybit, for example. You realize that you see that on Binance, the price for Bitcoin may be $25,000. The same Bitcoin may be $24,000 on KuCoin, and the same Bitcoin may be $23,000 on, let's say, Bybit. So the prices of the coin, of the cryptocurrencies, may not be the same on all exchanges. So what is the advantage of Arbitrage? And Arbitrage is saying that look into the exchanges. Where do you see that there is a possible fluctuation, or where do you see fluctuations in the exchanges? Do you see that Bitcoin is, let's say, trading at Binance for, let's say, 24,300, but this same Bitcoin is trading on KuCoin for, let's say, 24,100? So what does Arbitrage tell you? Arbitrage tells you that why don't you go and then buy Bitcoin from Bybit for, let's say, 24,300. Sorry, 24,100. Now you have bought low. Why don't you buy low from this place and then go and sell it for 24,500 on Binance, making a profit of $400? That is what we are talking about. And if you are able to leverage on this and place trades for about 5 to 6 to 10 times, multiply $400 by 10, you are making $4,000. That is what we are talking about. Anytime you see Sly Funnel making presentation, I am serious when it comes to money. I am serious when it comes to let us make money. What are the possible genuine ways of making money from the online space? Because truth be told, most of the governments have failed us. So we cannot rely on traditional making money systems. So please and please pay attention to this system as I'm about to take my time, and then we are going to go on a journey. We are going to go on a short journey so that you will see the possible ways of making money with this system of making money. Now, let me begin sharing my screen. Then we'll talk more. Let me share my screen. All right. Now, we have already established the fact that arbitrage is saying that buy low and then what? Sell high. Arbitrage is telling us this is the wisdom behind arbitraging. Buy low and then what? Sell high. So, for example, as we use the various crypto markets, for example, or the various cryptocurrencies, for example, let me get my calculator and then let's do some calculations over here. So, arbitrage simply means buying low on an exchange and selling high on another exchange. So, for example, if Bitcoin is trading on Binance for, let's say, 24,400, 24,400, and the same Bitcoin is trading on, let's say, KuCoin for 24,300. Now the difference is what? $100. So the $100 becomes your arbitrage profit. And the crypto market has been designed in a way that there is always fluctuations on the market. There is no single day that the crypto market didn't have fluctuations in the prices. And the most sweet aspect is that the prices of the various currencies are not the same on all exchanges. So what is the advantage over here? Our advantage is now with an AI. You know, I am an advocate of artificial intelligence. Now, somebody may say, okay, so Sly, I don't know how to trade. So how do I trade this and make this money you are talking about? I don't even know how to scout for the cryptocurrencies. I don't know which cryptocurrency is currently fluctuating on the various exchanges. So how do I take advantage of this? This is why I present to you a system. Most of you have already heard about it. Most of you are already in, I presume. There are my inner circle people, almost about 52 people who are already benefiting. When I showed it to them, they are making massive money. We are making money with the system. You don't need to know anything about how to trade. At least, fine enough, you need to get the basic concept of what you are doing, but you do not necessarily need to know deeper how to place the trades, how to put your stop loss, how to do this, no. This is why I am bringing to you a system built on the blockchain, having a liquidity pool with Binance, and having microservice and an HFT technology that plays trades in a millisecond. That is what we are talking about. We are talking about a robotic system that works for you. A robotic system, an automated robotic system. You do not need to know anything. All you need to do is create your account, have your capital to start your business. For me, so that we'd have the best of experience in our communication. All right, thank you very much. Please, if you have not muted yourself, kindly do that for me for the sake of our communication. Thank you very much. So that is why I am introducing to you a super tech platform that is helping you and I We, the less privileged people who may have not had any knowledge as to profitably. There are people who are trained, but they are not profitable. They make profit today, tomorrow they lose the profit they made. They are not profitable. So this system that is known as Afriq arbitrage system, if you have heard about it, you should don't let it surprise you. Yes, that is what I am bringing to your way. If you have already heard about it, if you are already on the platform making money, you know what I'm talking about. All right, now before I delve into it, I want to take some few testimonies from anybody who is making money from this arbitrage platform I'm talking about. Please, you have the liberty to speak out. If you have been profitable on the platform I'm talking about, please feel free and then share your experience so that the rest of the people may know that it is not something that I am forging. So please, if you are a beneficiary of what I'm talking about, please, for the sake of the people who have not heard about it, let us help ourselves. So the platform is there, just about 1 minute. If you have any testimony to share. Right, Mr. Yes, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah,
good afternoon to everybody.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, first of all, thank God for your life, and thank God for your life and everybody, especially you for the opportunity that you share with us. As you are saying, the system or the Afriq arbitrage system is working very well. I'm also a member, so what Mr. Sela is saying is very true. It's working well. It's working well. So I will encourage new members here that they can enter or they can join and testify tomorrow. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Mr. Emmanuel, for that addition. Please, is there anybody who is also a beneficiary? Those of you in my inner circle, some of you, if you are here, you can also share your testimonies to the new people so that they will also know the platform we are talking about.
Hello.
Let's make it quick. Yeah, hello.
Good evening.
Hello.
Yeah, please, one at a time. Yeah, good afternoon.
Okay, let me come.
Thank you so much, Sly, for this great opportunity. And to all new members who have just joined, I will encourage everybody to be part. Myself, I've been able to make some withdrawals. It's real, 100%. So please kindly take advantage of it. I think you thank Sly later. It's a good opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Madam Albi, for the addition. Please, I will take the last person and then we continue for the sake of time. I'll take the last person and then we continue for the sake of time.
Hello, good evening.
All right, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. We are listening, sir. Mr. Ruben, we are listening to you.
Hello. Can I speak?
Okay, Mr. Eze. Mr. Eze. Okay. I thought someone was talking.
I was about to, but I think I'm distracting the first caller. So.
Okay, so you can speak. You can speak. Once you're.
Yeah. Good evening, everybody. My people. This is a little journey that we just embark. It's not up to 2 months. I will just give thanks to Mr. Sly and is my leader. No matter what, because there is what the elder says. They say where if there is a fake, there is a real. So
exactly
in this platform, we get into this new arbitrage. We are into. I think I will not be exposing myself at my capability. I know I've met the thousands in this new introduction of arbitrage. I've met the thousands. So if you are there and you are not joining, please join and start recovering from the past lost. So I don't want anybody to be, murmuring or start, talking another thing. I want you to focus and follow this moving trend. It's moving. I've been withdrawing steady, so I want you to join up and you will enjoy it. I think it's very, very courageous. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much, Eze Okolie, for that addition. And good jewelry does not speak for itself. A good jewelry will never speak for itself. That is what the elders say. A good jewelry will, or do they say it speaks for itself or it doesn't speak for itself? Whatever, how it is said. Whether it speaks for itself or it doesn't speak for itself.
No. He said that is a riddle. You want to make a parable. Our people say that whatever a bangle you wear on your hands is not.
Okay.
It's of no use to use mirror to be looking at it. It's of no use for you to use mirror to be checking what you are with your palm. It's of no use. So this is what we have in our palm. So I think it's very, very reflective. So you can see no need of mirror. So I'm the testimony. I'm the one testifying. So I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Exactly. Thank you very much, Mr. Eze, for that correction. In fact, for those of you who are in Ghana, we say I'm in a pa and kasa. Yes, that was what I was trying to interpret in my own English language, but unfortunately, I couldn't make it. So please forgive me if you're a Ghanaian and that happens to be an adage from Ghana. So please, this is an arbitrage system. You don't do anything. As my friends, my loved ones have already said, male or female, young or old, everybody is making money. Male or female, young or old, students or working, you can still make money with this system. Please, we all have bad past experiences. We cannot dwell there. If we are going to use the past experiences, we can never move forward in this life. I know it hurts. I know we have done a whole lot of things. And we expected something huge, but unfortunately, our expectations were not met. That doesn't mean life does not move on. That doesn't mean we can't move on with life. We can. We can move on in life. There are greater opportunities out there. And this one happens to be an opportunity that has come for you and I to make money. A smart way of making money. You don't need to do anything, family. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to. I mean, there are some people who are doing it manually for themselves. And the truth of the matter is that how much can you do for yourself? How much can you do for yourself? Doing it your way is good, but how much can you do for yourself? Meaning that you can take advantage of this opportunity. No, for instance, if your work is very hectic, if your work may not allow you to do it yourself, this system is for you. If you're a doctor, if you're a banker, whatever you are doing, that maybe you may not have the luxury of time to do it your way. I have a platform where I teach people forex trading, but most of them may not have the time to learn, talk of to even practice. So what about those people? How do they earn from the financial markets as well? Then we need to find out a system that really works, that can help you make money even in your comfort zone or even in the times of what? Hardship. Maybe you are working, let's say, a 5 to 9 job, that you may not have the luxury of time to stay with the chart, walking yourself through the exchanges, trying to figure out something to just place a trade. You may not have the luxury of time. So this opportunity is for you to make money whilst you are just away. In your workplace, it is automated. All you need to do is just what? Get your capital, just like any other business. Get your capital for trading. The minimum capital you can start with is actually $20, but there is charges. When you are making a deposit, there are charges. So I was always suggesting that get your capital of $22 or $23. That is the minimum. Now, look at the beauty. All you need to do is to download a crypto exchange, and I would always recommend Binance. For those of you who know Binance, if you already have a Binance account, hallelujah for you. But for the sake of the newbies, after this meeting, you can contact me and I will show you how to create a Binance account. It is very simple. You go to your Play Store or your App Store, you download Binance, and that is all. You create your account, you verify your account, that is all. And you get your capital for trading. Now, this is the most beautiful aspect of it. Now, Afriq arbitrage system is not promising you a very high return on a daily basis. Unlike these Ponzi schemes out there promising you investment platform, promise 10% in 7. No, our system is not working like that. Afriq arbitrage is not these Ponzi platform schemes where they promise you higher returns, and at the end of the day, you lose your money. Afriq arbitrage system is actually a steady ROI platform. Its legitimacy is intact. It is registered in Colorado in the United States of America. They have their office in the US. Everything is intact. And then the most sweet aspect is that the CEO is a generous man. The CEO is not a man in a hiding place. The CEO is not hiding himself somewhere. The CEO publicly known. That is the CEO. His name is Mr. Jessam Michael, and he is actually an African American man. He has a family in the US. He hails from Nigeria, but spends most of his time in the United States. He's a programmer. I've known this man for quite some time now, and my God, he's a generous man. In fact, there is a lot to talk about this man. He lives his life in the public. He's not in the hiding place. If a man wants to scam you, there is no need for the man to expose his family, because his family may be in trouble at the end. But here is a man who is not afraid to expose his family because he knows what he has built. And the second thing is that AAS has a liquidity pool with Binance, the world's largest and most secured crypto exchange in the world. What does that mean? It means that your money is not even with the CEO. He is not the one who looks up upon the money. If he's the one who is in charge of the liquidity pool, we could say that he may later run away with the money. But in this case, he is not the one in charge of the money. When you make your deposit, it goes to Binance. There is a proof of liquidity pool. Unlike these other platforms where they claim the liquidity pool is safe, but when they are being attacked by scammers, they now have to try and then move the liquidity pool, the funds from the liquidity pool, into a cold wallet, and which is very dangerous. Now, AAS has one of the fastest technology in the world, using the HFT microservice and the platform built on blockchain. So that tells you how secure the platform is. Operating 5 unique microservices. Now, what does this microservice do? The microservice serves as a shock absorption. Now, it absorbs attacks from external sources. When you attack the website, the first server breaks down and moves to the next server. That is how secure the platform is. When server A is being attacked by scammers or hackers, the system automatically breaks down itself, moves to a different server, and starts again. That doesn't mean that the trading has stopped. That doesn't mean that you will not get your ROI, that is your return on investment. No. But everything keeps on moving smoothly, even as the system has broken down to what? Go to the next server. It operates 5 unique microservices built on a blockchain. Now, proofs are we cannot show you enough proof. We cannot show you enough proof. There are all kinds of proofs. Withdrawals here and there. And one of the sweet aspects of AAS is the speed of withdrawal. All right, I will not talk about the speed. I would want those who have withdrawn to speak for themselves. How many minutes that did it take for your withdrawal to land in your exchange? For those of you who have made withdrawal, I don't want to talk about myself. I want people who have chanced on this platform and made withdrawal to speak for themselves. How many minutes did it take for your withdrawal to land in your exchange?
For me,
Mine was
today it was 3 seconds.
3 seconds. Just imagine.
Yes, please.
Just imagine. What about other people? Somebody saying 3 seconds. Yes. What about other people?
Mine was.
The time I will go to check it already there. So I don't know how many seconds it took.
By the time you went to check it, was already there. All right. This is not a joke. It is not a. I always say, why do we always have to think that what if it is a scam? Okay, what if it is not a scam? Why do we always have to think negative? Remember, it is not compulsory. I am not forcing you to join. I am just showing you a way. You would have to make your informed decision. All these people who are testifying were ones like you who have not joined. They might also have their own doubt. They were also skeptical, but they took the bold step. Some of them started with a small amount of money. I know someone here who started with a small amount of money and now he topped up about $1,000. And it is amazing. Now, do you know the most amazing aspect of the whole thing? The most amazing aspect of the whole investment system is the 10-day rotational percentage increment. Now, do you know that every capital you start with, you make 63%. You make 63.5% on your account every 30 days. You make 63.5% of your every 30 days. How does it work? Under normal circumstance, in a month, if there is 30 days in a month, you have 20 days. You have 20 days for the system to make 1.65% for you. 1.65% for you on a daily basis for the 20 days. 1.65 times 20 days. So you're making 33% in the space of 20 days. Please listen and pay attention. It is not a joke. In just 20 days, you have made 33%. Remember, it is 30 days. So what is the other percentage increment? Now, 20 days, you are making 1.65. Now, that means that the remaining 10 days, let's see what happens. On the 28th of every month, that is where the percentage increment begins. So 20 days, you are making 33%, or you are making 1.65% for the 20 days. Now, the remaining 10 days, 5 days is for 2%. It will switch. After the 20 days, it will switch from 1.65 to 2%. And that one will run for 5 days. And you are making 10%. In addition to the 20 days, 33%. That means that you are now making 43% in a matter of what? 25 days. 43% in 25 days. Now, that is 25. Then the remaining 5 days, what happens? After the 5 days, 2%, the 6th, 7th, 8th, it moves from the 2% to 3.5%. And it runs for 3 days. So let's multiply by 3. And making 10.5. So remember, 43 plus, so 10.5 plus 43%. You are making 53.5%. Now, how many days left? 2 days left. Now, the remaining 2 days is going to be 5%. You'll be making 5% on your capital for 2 days. And that is going to be 10%. 5% times 2, it is 10. So 53.5 plus 10. That means that in the top, 53.5 plus 10. That means that in the space of 30 days, you have made 63.5% of your account. That means that even if I go for a loan, pardon my words, I choose my words carefully. Even if I go for a loan and they give me 3 months to pay the loan, it means that I will be able to what? Make the loan back with even profits. Now, I'm not advising anybody to go for a loan. I'm just saying something. That means that in the space of 30 days, you are making 63.5% of your account. So let's say you began with let's say $200. You began with $200. Now, in the space of 30 days, let's say a month, how much are you going to be making as profit on your $200? Now, let's begin. 200 divided by 100. That is 2. Multiplied by 63.5. Now, let's see how much you're going to be making. You are making $127 in the space of a month. That means that let's multiply this by 3 months. 3 months, you are already making $381. Now, let's take your capital out. You are making $181 profit. $181 profit. That is what you would have gained. And the sweet aspect is that your capital was logged. So everything you are making is your profit. So even after you have made your capital, the bots will still be trading for you, and you will still be making this 300 every 3 months. You're making your $381. Isn't it amazing? It's amazing because you will not be getting it anywhere. You will not be getting it anywhere. Now, this is a platform where the CEO himself is investing in it. This is a platform where the CEO himself is investing in it because he knows what he has built. As I'm speaking to you right now, today is 28th February, and our ROI has been what? activated. The 2% has been activated. The 10-day windows open today. And each and everyone who is an investor on AAS today is going to be receiving their 2% ROI on their capital. What else are you waiting for? So, family, a word to a wise is enough. This is just the beginning of a new dawn. It's the beginning of a new dawn. I don't want to talk much because speak for themselves. It is not compulsory. It is an opportunity. What if you are making 10? Just imagine if you started with let's say $200, 1.65 of $200 is what? Times. Now it means that if you begin with $200, you are making $3.3 every single day. If you are starting with $200, it means you are making $3.3 every single day. For those of you who know what $3 is, ask yourself, what is the average, or ask yourself, what is the minimum wage in your country? What is the minimum wage in your country? In Ghana, the minimum wage is I think 13 cedis or 14 cedis. Now, $3.3, let's multiply it by $13, 13 cedis. That is 42.9 Ghana cedis. Way more than the minimum average, the minimum wage in our country. So making $3 every day is even more than our minimum wage in Ghana. So it means that this is not a cheat. Now, there are features that are yet to be added to the platform. The CEO has made it clear to us that he did not build a perfect system. The system is always undergoing perfection. He's always perfecting it. So day in and day out, he and the development team, the dev team, are always putting things in place to make the platform a better one. Now, the next feature to be integrated into the platform has to do with the compounding. The compounding is the 8th world wonder. Albert Einstein said that the one who knows about compounding will make money from it. The one who does not know about compounding will pay for it. If only you know the amount of money the banking system is making from that small money you gave to them to save for you. If only you knew the amount of money they are making. Now, let me show us something. Let me show us something. I want us to see the power of components is being integrated into the platform. Now, compound interest calculator, compounddaily.org. Now, I want us to watch something. I believe that you all see my screen. I'm believing that you are all seeing my screen. Can you all see my screen? Let me know if we are making progress.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Now, this is the next feature that is being worked on to be integrated into the platform. Now, this is compound daily interest calculator. This is compound daily interest calculator. Now, imagine you are giving $100 to the banking systems to save for you. There is what they call fixed deposit. For those of you in Ghana, I don't know if you have done some before. there is something they call fixed deposit. If you deposit $100, for example, you will not withdraw it, let's say for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever. They have 6 months, they have 1 year. Now, even if they are making 5%, let's make a calculation over here and see how much the banking systems are cheating on us. Now, even if they are making $5 on your $100, because sometimes they trade the forex market with your money, or they give out loans. The money you gave them to save for you, they gave it on a loan and they took interest. This your $100, they also lent it to someone and they made profit on it. And we call that profit interest. Sometimes it will shock you the amount of interest they put on their loans. This is your money. So if they are making 5% on a daily basis, for example, if they have given it to, let's say, these I've forgotten their name, chartered accountant and those people who trade for the banks. If they are making 5% on your $100 for 365 days, okay, let me even make it just 250 days because of holidays and all those stuff. And they tell you don't come and withdraw. Leave it in for 250 days, or let's say 365 days in a year, in a normal year. But let's take 250 days for our case study, for the sake of holidays and all those stuff. Now we are going to calculate for the 250 days the amount of money these banking systems are making on your $100 if you are giving it to them to save for you. Now let's calculate it. This is the calculation now. Let's calculate and see. Now let's watch what happened. You started with an investment of $100 on the 28th of February 2023. Now, this your $100, your principal amount grew to, please, let's try and mention this amount of money. 19,831,813 This is what the banking sectors are making from what you give them to save for you on a daily basis. For a period of 250 days, this is what they are making on your $100. And how much do they pay you? They give you just 3% of this your $100 as interest. This is an untold secret. A lot of people don't know in the traditional way of making money. They tell you that this, come and put your money there. We have a policy, blah, 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 all kinds of stuff. And this is what they are using your money for. And this is the calculation. You may think it's a joke. Day one is the day you invested. So you may not get return on investment on that day. So the following day, what is 5% of $100 is $5. So the day one, they make $5. So now you have $105. Day two, what is 5% of $105? The thing has just left. Yes, I believe that we also how it works. 225, 250 days, 100%. You are not withdrawing. So this is it. Let's calculate it. All right. So this is it. Day one, they make 5% of $100, and that is $5. So it adds to the previous principal, and now you have 105. Now, day two, what is 5% of 105? It is 5.25. They make it, add it to it, now 110. Now, day three, what is 5% of 110? It is 5.51. So it will keep growing, and at the end of 250 days, this is what they have. So isn't it amazing? Why do they keep telling you to come and save your money with them? As good sounding as it is, They have their own way of making money on your capital. They have their own way of making their money from your capital. And this is what is the next to what on the Afriq system. The next feature to integrate into the platform is what is called the compounding. That is where the bot is going to compound your capital for you on a daily basis. It has not yet been integrated into the platform yet. But as it stands now, we are enjoying a whooping 63.5% every single month. So please, it is not a joke. We are not joking. It is not a joke. If you think that there is something speaking to you, if you think that you have a dream to pursue, if you know that you have a dream to chase, it is not compulsory, it is not by force. Know what you want in this life. Forget about what has happened, the failures of the past. Forget about what has actually happened in your past, the losses you have had in the past, and then push forward. We cannot put all our eggs in one basket. The Bible says, invest in 7 ventures, yea, 8 ventures. For you do not know the disaster that may come upon the land. So we do not put all our eggs in one basket. We spread our eggs so that it is going to generate a whooping profit for us. If you are asking me, how are you going to register? It is not a big deal. If you have already registered, fine enough. But for those of you who have registered, for those of you who want to take advantage of it, I will drop the link in the platform so that you will take advantage of it and create an account. Now, when you are creating an account, it comes with just a few rules. It is very simple. When you click on the referral link and then it opens, you just input your name. This one, there is no KYC. You don't need to do any KYC. So you can put any name of your choice over there. Okay? But personally, I prefer that you input your full name, your full English name, or whatever is your name on your document. You put it there for tomorrow's sake. Okay? You put your full name over there, and then your phone number, you choose your country code. You choose your country code, and then when you are inputting your phone number, don't bring the first 0. You don't bring the 0. No, you don't bring the 0. For example, for those of you who are in Nigeria, if your number starts with 088, whatever, don't bring the first 0. And it applies to each and every body. Whether you're a Ghanaian, for those of you in Ghana, you choose +233. You don't bring the first 0. So if your number is 055, you don't bring the 0, you just start with 5547399149. So that is the simple way of what? Creating an account. So I'll give room for questions. Then the presentation, feel free and ask your question. I'll stop recording it here and I will take some questions.